Hey everybody, today I want to talk about the Compass Rose Academy growth model. How do we do what we do? Why do we do what we do? Well, we developed the growth model in working with Dr. John Townsend, the author of Boundaries. And basically Boundaries is one part of the overall growth model. And what the growth model is based on is that we are working on not just looking at kind of the symptoms and what behaviors we're seeing on the surface, but we're really looking at building inside of a person character or the set of abilities necessary to meet the challenges or demands of life. And so with that, we're looking at specific areas. For example, bonding. How do I relate to others in healthy ways, get relational needs met in relational ways? Boundaries, my ability to separate from others, be my own person, own my life as my responsibility. And then reality or integration, this idea that I can hold both the good parts and bad parts of life. I can deal with and grapple with failure as well as success, my strengths as well as my weaknesses, my joys as well as my sorrows, and understand that life offers both and I have both. And then also competence, this idea of I can relate in the adult world. As an adult, I can grow into that place and I can relate to people as equals. I can manage authority. I can handle this idea of meaning and purpose in my life and contribute productively to the world in a meaningful way. So basically, what that means is, as a whole, we're looking at really everything that we do, from our group sessions, our individual therapy, the living environment, schooling. How can all of those things kind of really contribute to building in that internal set of capacities so that we can manage our lives well, manage the challenges, manage the ups and downs? Because if we're lacking those abilities, for example, if we're lacking that ability to go to others and relate in healthy ways, or get our needs met in relational ways, that contributes to feelings of depression. That can contribute to substance use or other addictive patterns and behaviors. So what we find is that you can focus on cognitive strategies, on changing your thoughts and developing coping skills. And often those are very helpful in the short term, and you can see that in brief therapy formats like that, you can reduce symptoms. But what we find in studying this type of therapy model is that even after therapy ends, you see that the effect size grows, because it makes sense that if you develop those character capacities inside of a person, then even after therapy ends, they're still drawing from that new hardwiring, that new character structure, the ability to relate, to separate, to hold the good and bad, to relate to adults in healthy adult ways. And so with that, all that we are doing here is not only just focused on replacing new thoughts and focusing at that cognitive level, but really that emotion-focused hardwiring level. And when you do that and you kind of open up that limbic system inside of the brain of a person and really work at that level, that emotion-focused core emotional learning level, you can do so much in developing new hardwiring in the brain versus just kind of creating new thought patterns. So I hope that helps to just give a little bit of an overview of how we do what we do and why we do what we do. For more information, please check out our website, compassroseacademy.org. You can find information there, and I invite you to check out Dr. John Townsend and look at all of his materials, read his books to really gain an understanding as well. Thanks.